Hello, my fellow Americans, my fellow citizenry, I should say. I got very, very important information for you. I'm trying to do the best I can, so please forgive me if I'm repeating a few things. I realize that I've covered this in another video lately, but I've also covered it last year. I'm trying to put more things together so you can have an overall view of what's really happening, okay? Not what you're seeing on TV, okay? Now, Homeland Security, of course, and FEMA were put together right after September 11th, okay? A staged event to supposedly protect us from evil people, okay? This is to control us. It's not to protect us. Now, if you remember, back in 2011, and September 24th, 2011, they were doing drills all over the United States, mostly in Chicago, Chicago and Colorado and some other places. They're doing Homeland Security. We're doing mall shooting drills in Denver. They specifically said mall shooting drills. They were also doing drills for schools and airports. Okay? And this was in September 2011. Then shortly after this big propaganda campaign in September of 2011 doing drills, Obama comes out in November 2011, and actually it was right after, it was early November, I think, 2011, and said this.
The lone wolf terrorist, somebody with a single weapon, being able to carry out wide-scale massacres in the.
So he's clearly saying that there's going to be a wide-scale massacre with a use of firearms, which what he called a lone wolf terrorist. Okay. And so he was very clear about that. So they're preparing for that. It's pre-programming. It's pre-programming you to be expecting this terrorism. Okay. So if someone says something about it, then they're discredited unless it's the government saying it. Okay. Then on May 17th, 2012, FEMA and Homeland Security issue a report stating, and you can look this up for yourself if you'd like. It says, terrorists interested in attacking theaters and similar mass gatherings. Terrorists. Okay. I bet you didn't see this before. Now, they have set the stage up for a terror event. They have everything in place. They have the people all trained. They have everything in place, and all they have to do is create the event. Okay? But when they did create the event, guess what they did? They didn't call it a terrorist event at all, even though supposedly they're claiming terrorists are interested in attacking theaters and similar mass gatherings. They even use the word terrorist to imply the citizenry. Okay? But this next video I'm going to show you, listen carefully.
CNN, they do not believe, they have no evidence there is any nexus to terrorism. No nexus to terrorism. That's what law enforcement officials telling CNN.
So then they clearly state that, it has nothing to do with terrorism. It's not terrorism at all. So do you see where I'm going with this? They're trying to bring this in, this scare tactics in, by staging terrorist events, and they tell the community, the law enforcement community, it's terrorism, and then they keep the people asleep by saying it's not terrorism. It's just some white male gunman. So what are they going to do? Every citizen that owns a gun, that sees this truth, that sees the deception, is he going to be called a terrorist? Are they going to start knocking down people's doors now? Start going after people? That's what you have to be worried about. And anyway, this was all planned. they set up the dominoes, but there are other dominoes already set up for other events. They have everything set up perfectly to go after the citizenry. Okay, so it's up to you what you do. I'm not trying to tell people what to do. I'm just trying to show people what's going on. Okay. Until later, I will talk to you soon.